I am woman, made from a rib bone. I have been here from the very beginning, and here I am still, wondering about this world, and I will be here until the end of time. I was created with a great mind and intellect, and I was gifted with a heart that was capable of loving unconditionally and without limit. But here I am, enslaved by my appearance, inside a cage made of flashing lights and my desperate need for attention and acknowledgement. I gave birth to the great leaders of the world. I fed the prophets from my chest and held them in my arms when they slept a peaceful sleep. But here I am, empty, bowing down to my desire for validation, a prisoner of my own selfishness. I suffered in the hands of evil men, but I rose up from the ashes over and over again. I became famous scholars. I founded universities and stood up for justice fearlessly. And my ability to love compassionately, endlessly, was given to me by God. But here I am, reduced to just a shell of a human being, a slave to my own nakedness. What I call freedom is the chain around my neck, and my freedom of choice is the prison cell I locked myself into, but cannot get out of. And on its floor, I cry myself to sleep each night. I challenged great men with my striking poetry. I was dignified by God. I waited in the desert when Moses saw a fire. I did not despair in God's love and care between the hills of Safa and Marwa. I fought and suffered for my faith in the hands of the Pharaoh. I gave birth to the word of God, and the angels told me to shake the trunk of a palm tree, and it dropped upon me fresh ripe dates. But here I am, a prisoner to the weakness of modern men, forgetful and anxious, enslaved by the exterior of femininity and the desires of a society that forgot about the beauty of God. Piece by piece, the world reduced me into a shell, a body, and the light inside me was killed as a sacrifice for a weak society that could not live up to my greatness and the dignity that was given to me by God. They spoke to me with words of validation when all I wanted was to feel beautiful, and their deceitful praise became my oxygen and my religion. Here I am, just a shell of a human being, empty, breathing air that has suffocated the soul inside me. The soul that used to make me more than this earth, the light that used to keep me from becoming a creature that could be sold and bought. Here I am, my eyes are full, but my heart is empty, still seeking justice that God had already given me a long time ago. I am woman. I have been here from the very beginning, and here I am still, wondering about this world, and I will be here until the end of time. I was created with a great mind and intellect, and I was gifted with a heart that was capable of loving unconditionally and without limit. But here I am, still looking for the dignity and love that I used to have between my own hands, still searching for a heaven that used to lie beneath my feet. Here I am still, blind to the fact that a world inside of a darkness cannot give out what it does not possess. Here I am, unable to see that this suffocated soul of mine could be revived by the cloth of nobleness that God gave me a long time ago. That true freedom only comes from God, and everything else is imprisonment.